My name is Reverend Grace Lovejoy. I'm a licensed and ordained minister for the Centers for Spiritual Living and a licensed religious science practitioner. And I am so happy to be here with all of you in the midst of the vibrational field that this choir has created. And the thing I've been missing while I haven't been here is this vibrational field. This is palpable. It is a great gentleness. How wonderful to be here with you all. Thank you. Thank you. I have been on a great adventure again. And I find it kind of funny that we just finished Easter, did the Jesus crucifixion thing, 3 days in the tomb, rise from the dead. I feel that way myself. And I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe, and I didn't want to go to the ER until Cheryl sits patiently by me going, "Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet?" Okay. Off to the ER in Watsonville, an excellent hospital. And the next day they said, "We do not have the level of care that you need. We're going to send you to the Kaiser Hospital in San Francisco the fastest way possible, ambulance or helicopter." And I could picture myself dangling from the helicopter like MASH over the Bay Area. I was kind of excited, and I'm afraid to get on a footstool. So spent some time in there. There is no rest for the weary or the wicked in the hospital. That's not what they're there for. Just when you nod off, they'll come take your vital signs. So I am very happy to be at home. And I am still regaining my strength and my voice. And it makes it, because I have to haul around all of this stuff, logistics make it difficult for me to be here. So I have a new diagnosis. I've been having a hard time breathing for a while, and I have a diagnosis that is really ugly, really ugly. It goes like this: you could live for years, or you could die in a minute. Well, I don't see how that changed anything at all. It's true for you. It's true for me. So these are my long-term plans. I want to invite you to come see me. It's harder for me to get out, but you can come and see me. After service, come and let me put you in my phone, and I want to be able to invite you. You can call and say, "Can I come see you?" Yes, you can. So I'm very excited about that. But it also makes me realize that I'm not the only one who's going through this kind of stuff. There's one of us here who has a diagnosis or a tragedy of some sort going on in your physical life, and I think we need to talk about that stuff. Yes. We need to get rid of our fear of the inevitable. I got good news, bad news. You're gonna die. Not today. I once ran into, I was talking to a friend of mine. She reminded me of a woman we saw in a t-shirt. A t-shirt said, "Not today, Satan." All right, not today. I'm not doing it today. So, what I want to talk about is immortality. You and I are immortal. Yes. These physical biomechanical bodysuits are not permanent. Don't get too attached to the Tupperware. It's not who you are. Because you've had it your whole life, you think it's who you are. It's just the container. You will be slipping out of it at some point, and then you will be expanded into the great gentleness that comes beyond. And I would read you what Ernest Holmes has to say about it. There's a whole chapter on immortality. And I forgot my glasses. So I'm not reading. But I'll tell you what Ernest has to say. He knows what I know. We're immortal. I know that with conviction, with gnosis. I know it for me, and I know it for you. Yes. What good would it be to be immortal all by yourself? That's why God invented us. It's to keep company with the infinite. So in that immortality, something wonderful happens. When we slip out of these bodies, we'll be greeted by friends. How many of you are aware of near-death experiences? And how many of you read Life After Life by Raymond Moody? I want to form a group. I want to have a conversation about this. If you are interested in joining me, I'd like to do a reading group. We'll read Raymond Moody's book out loud together on Zoom and talk about it. In these kinds of reading groups, it can take a year or more to finish a book. But while I'm on the subject, because of all the lovely Islamic music, I'd like to recommend another book, The Badass Librarians of Timbuktu. No kidding, that's the title. The Badass Librarians of Timbuktu. When Al-Qaeda was going through a portion of Timbuktu, which is the capital of Malawi? Mali. The librarians packed up the books, these ancient Islamic texts that weren't the Quran itself, and had to hide them because they were looking to be destroyed. And it's how they move these things around to keep that information alive. Very good book. Excuse me, I need a sip of water. So, from this state of breathlessness, I want to tell you that being immortal and being mortal, what a gift. Yes. I'm loving this journey, all of it, all the weird stuff, all the things that are happening. It all still makes me feel alive. It all still makes me feel energized by all of you. And I am now living in this great house with my friends Cheryl and Owen. And it's been thanks to the flood, thanks to the destruction that happened where the water was 2 feet up the inside interior. Drywall all has to come out, cut holes in the floor so they can dig the mud out from under the house, rebuild the whole house. It's beautiful. They wouldn't have done it on their own. The infinite had to move them out of the way. And Cheryl has now got the gardens going. Yes. And I've talked them into letting me invite you all to Third Thursday Salon in Watsonville. So, here's how it works. It's from 4 to 7. We should have an end on it. If you want to come, bring something to nibble. If you want alcohol, bring that. And come have some fun at our house. Cheryl and Owen both like to entertain as much as I do, and they've got the perfect environment for it. So, come and see me after service, and I'll try to remember to send out a text. I'll get my friend Kathy to make up a slide, and we're going to do this on third Thursday of every month.
Starting when, Cruz?
April.
What time?
Third Thursday.
18th.
Okay, yeah, the 18th, okay?
Yeah.
Jot that down. Okay. I would recommend that you gather here if you can and carpool so that we keep the traffic down in our cul-de-sac. And that you come and have some fun. Bring a musical instrument. Bring conversations. There's all kinds of little pockets everywhere. And it will mean for me, because it's all about me, just like your life is all about you. What is it, since I have this bizarre diagnosis, what is it that I want my life to look like while I'm still in it? I want it to be fun. Yes. When it's no longer fun being Grace Lovejoy, I'm leaving. But as long as I'm here, I'm having fun. And I want you to have fun with me. That's what life is about. If you're not having fun, see a practitioner. And tell us what your life would be like if it was fun. What is it you want to do? What is it that you want to be remembered for when you aren't here? The other thing is that I have been moved from a larger house to a smaller space, but I still have all my stuff. And it's all in little boxes in Cheryl's and Owen's garage, and they'd like it to get out. So come and visit me and help me open boxes, see what's in there, see what I want to keep, see what you'd like to take home. I would love it if you had a memento of me years from now when I go. Yeah. So that's part of what I'm excited about. The rest of my life is going to continue to be a fun, exciting, thrill-filled journey. And you don't have to ride a helicopter underneath. Although I will tell you that I had a second episode after that, and I had to take an ambulance ride from Watsonville Hospital to Kaiser in San Jose. And the people in the ambulance said, "What kind of music would you like to listen to?" "What you got?" They go, "Everything from the 30s through now." And so I rock and rolled my way to San Jose, play Steve Miller, play Willie the Wimp in his Cadillac coffin, it was like I danced. I bed danced all the way to the hospital. It's impossible to have fun no matter what you're doing. So, and I'm tired of touring the Bay Area by ambulance. And as it turns out, I am out of breath, and I'm going to turn this over to Elijah. Thank you.